distant land, nestled among rolling hills and vibrant meadows, there stood a grand garden. It was no ordinary garden, for it belonged to a once selfish giant. This giant was grumpy and mean, and he kept the children in the village away from his garden, fearing they would trample his precious flowers and disturb his solitude. One day, a harsh winter settled over the land, covering everything in a thick blanket of snow. The giant's garden became a desolate and barren place. But amidst the cold, a beautiful transformation was taking place. Snowdrops and daffodils began to push through the frozen ground, announcing the arrival of spring. Curious about the commotion outside his window, the giant peeked out and saw the sight that warmed his heart. Children had climbed over the garden wall, playing among the blooming flowers and dancing with joy. The giant's heart softened, and a newfound warmth filled his being. He realized the true beauty of his garden came not from its solitude but from the laughter and happiness of the children. Filled with regret for his past selfishness, the giant approached the children and invited them to play freely in his garden. They accepted his invitation with glee, and the garden became a haven of laughter and delight once again. The giant's once frosty heart thawed as he watched the children's pure joy. As the seasons passed, the giant grew fond of the children and cherished their presence in his garden. But one day, he noticed a lonely corner where winter seemed to persist. In this spot, a little boy stood, unable to reach the tree branches laden with blossoms. Moved by the boy's longing, the giant approached him and lifted him onto his broad shoulders. The boy's touch was magical, for as soon as he reached the branches, the tree burst into a spectacular display of blossoms, showering the garden with vibrant colors. From that day forward, the giant shared his garden and his heart with the children. He laughed and played alongside them, realizing that the joy of giving was far greater than anything he had possessed before. He discovered that true happiness lay not in selfishness but in selflessness, in sharing the beauty of his garden with others. As the years went by, the giant grew old, and his time in the garden came to an end. But the children never forgot the giant's kindness and the lessons he had taught them. They carried his spirit with them, spreading love and generosity wherever they went. And so, dear friends, let the story of the selfish giant remind us of the immense joy that comes from giving and sharing. May it inspire us to open our hearts and embrace the beauty of selflessness, knowing that our acts of kindness can transform not only ourselves but the world around us. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this story and learned something valuable from it. Don't forget to like the video, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay updated with our latest amazing and beautiful stories.